Hello and welcome to our video series for a beginner in AutoCAD. In this video, we will be teaching you how to start drawing in AutoCAD and navigate through its interface. If you are a beginner and want to learn AutoCAD, then you are in the right place. So let's get started. The first thing you will see when you open the AutoCAD is Start Drawing and Recent Documents. Click on Start Drawing. This is AutoCAD's main working screen where all 2D and 3D designing takes place. In the Quick Access toolbar, at the top left corner is an Application button. Clicking on it will reveal various options such as New, Open, Save, Save As and more. The quick tools are also located on the left side of the screen and consist of frequently used commands such as New, Open, Save, Save As and more. The menu bar is located below the quick tool and consists of various options such as File, Edit, View and more. You can also hide the menu bar by clicking on this arrow and select the option Hide Menu Bar. The ribbon bar is divided into several tabs, each of which contains panels of related tools and commands. The Home tab, for example, includes panels for common tasks such as creating and modifying objects, while the Insert tab includes panels for inserting various types of objects, such as blocks, text, and images. Each panel on the ribbon bar includes a set of tools and commands that can be accessed by clicking on the appropriate command or tool. Some panels also include additional options that can be accessed by clicking on a small arrow in the lower right corner of the panel. Workspace has three workspaces: Drafting and Annotation, 3D Basics, and 3D Modeling. By default, it's Drafting and Annotation. Basically, it is used when you are doing 2D drawing. But let's change it to 3D modeling by clicking on it and selecting this choice from the drop-down menu. 3D modeling used for the 3D drawings. These options will allow us to use all the 2D and 3D tools required for our drawing. In command bar, user can enter commands manually by typing them here. It also lists the order of the required steps to execute any given command, plus some extra tips. In Orientation tool, the View cube will change position by clicking on its faces, edges and corners to go to the desired view. The Navigation bar contains other orientation tool, but usually for AutoCAD software mouse shortcuts are preferred. To zoom, roll the mouse wheel to zoom in or out. Zooming is always central to your mouse cursor. For pan holding the mouse wheel, you can move your drawing display as if you were moving a sheet of paper. For zoom extents, a double-click zooms all objects in your drawing to full display. For 3D orbit, by holding the Shift key and mouse wheel simultaneously, you can get a 3D view of your drawing. Status bar is the horizontal bar located at the bottom of the application window, and it gives display various information about the current drawing and the tools we are using. Layout or Model tab. This section displays the current tab you are working on, either the Layout tab for a paper space or the Model tab for a model space. Clicking on this section allows you to switch between the two modes. Coordinates. This section displays the current position of your cursor in the drawing area with the X, Y, and Z coordinates. Grid mode. This section displays the current grid mode, which determines whether or not a grid lines are displayed in the drawing area. Object snap mode. This section displays the current object snap mode, which determines the specific point on the object that your cursor will snap to. Ortho mode. This section displays the current auto mode, which constrains your cursor to horizontal or vertical movement only. Dynamic inputs. This section displays the current dynamic inputs mode, which allows you to enter values and the commands directly in the drawing area. Snap mode. This section displays the current snap mode, which determines the point that your cursor will snap to grid line only when you are drawing or editing the object. The status bar can be customized to display additional information or to hide the section that you don't need. So you have to select the customization and you can choose to turn on or off the selection of the status bar. For example, if you don't want to use the coordinates, you can turn off the coordinate. So display to free up some space on the status bar. When the modes are in the blue color, it means it is on, and it's in white color means it is off. Before you begin with any drawing, the first thing that we have to do is set the proper unit. So click on the application button and then select the drawing utilities. In the drawing utilities dialog box, select the type of unit that you want to use. And selecting the millimeter inside the precision, the number of decimal places that you want to use for your units. And click OK to save your changes and close the dialog box. If any command or tool you have selected and you want to cancel that command, you have to press escape or right click and select the cancel. Next we learn how to select the object. To select drawing objects, simply left click on them. And select by holding down Shift and clicking again. Select multiple objects by left clicking, not holding and moving the mouse from left to right. This will select all objects fully enclosed within the blue rectangle. Now when you drag from right to left, you select all objects touched by the green rectangle. Click once again to confirm the selection. Clicking and holding the left mouse button which will lets you select a random shape. With that, practice a little by selecting your square in a couple of different ways. Once you are done, select it once more and either press the delete key or type delete to erase it. That's a basic overview of some of the main tools and the features in the AutoCAD. I hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more AutoCAD tips and tricks. Thanks for watching.